Good morning. Good morning. Let's get going here, guys. We have Holy joining us, and also we have Atomic joining us as well. Let's see who else here at the live chat this morning. Let's see, I got make sure everything is good here. We have a Minnesota Picker. We have also Irish. I don't know how to say your name. First one. Me and Alex joining. Holly, how's the audio? It's not good. Hold on. Let me check the audio. Holly. Yeah, hold on a second here. Yeah. All right. Let's see. How about now? How's the audio now? Let me see. Let's see. How about now? How's the audio now? Let me see. I think it should be better. Let's see. How about now? How's the audio now? Let me see. Yeah. I think it should be much better right now, right? The reason why the audio was pretty bad, because I had my fan on. Okay, my fan. That's why. So all the background noise. Yeah. So I got a. Can you say it's not great? It's echoing. Hold on. Okay. Hold on, you guys. We are having some technical difficulty here. Okay. Hold on. But we're gonna brew something cool. Okay. All right. So let's try again. Okay. Let's try again here. All right. So let's try again. Yeah. Okay. I think I'm much better now. Let's try again here. Okay. So now it's better. Good. Okay. That took us what? A couple of minutes to figure it out here. Excellent. All right, guys. If you're joining us for the first time, in fact, this is a live streaming, by the way. Okay, it's not one of those edited videos. All right. So we do have some technical difficulty time to time. Okay. By the way, so it's been pretty hot here in my office. So no AC. I just learned that yesterday. The landlord say they ordered a brand new AC. It's gonna be about 30 days out. So July was pretty much the entire month was no AC this month, and they say another 30 days for AC, which means July and August is the hottest time of the year in Arizona. Okay, so yeah, unfortunately, nope. And unfortunately, I cannot use my fan either because a lot of background noise. So you know what? We just gonna yeah. Gary said free rent. You know, I'm gonna be asking for that today. Okay, I'm gonna reach out to the owners today. Hey, any discount on the rent because this is yeah, pretty ridiculous. Lee, I cannot use fan right now because the background noise is pretty bad. So yeah, it's not gonna be good. Okay. You know what? Hold on a second. Yeah, Rain is right. Let's put on the hallway. Hold on. Yeah. Let's use the hallway there. Okay. Let's see. Make sure sound is decent. How's a? Make sure sound is okay. Sounds okay, right, guys? Yeah. I mean, if it sounds better, I'm gonna shut off the fan. So. Okay. Now. Okay. Good. All right. Let's get going. Okay. Again, if you're a first timer, welcome to live streaming. Yeah. I mean, that's the power of live streaming, folks. Okay. It's not every time it's perfect. All right. So. So today's topic is why would you drink coffee tastes like a tea? Uh, I mean, this is like even like yesterday's video, right? Because personally, I really like tea. Okay, I'm tea person, but and also I really like coffee as well. Whatever I think of as coffee, when I was growing up in Korea, have you had a like one of those coffee candy, right? Coffee candy from grocery store. It's sweet. I mean, that's the one remind me of tastes like coffee. I mean, I love that coffee. Okay, so whenever I feel like I want to drink like coffee in traditional type of coffee, I think of it as like classic Italian style, right? Dark, rich, chocolate tasting notes. I mean, something like this one. This is a liquid amber from Good Brothers, but dark roast coffee, caramel and chocolate tasting notes. And I mean, I mean, this is great. Okay, this is great for iced coffee as well. But sometimes, you know what? I really like coffee like fruity, right? So this one, we tried this one yesterday, right? Stone fruits. Come on, coffee tastes like stone fruits. Honeysuckle, tropical fruit. And I have another one here. So this is Nancy Mendoza, okay, from Peru, okay. This one tasting more like jasmine, more like jasmine tea, and also pineapple, okay. So again, and another coffee here. So this one tastes like yellow fruit and another tropical fruit, tropical as well, okay. Great tasting coffee, all right. So I mean, why? Because I don't know. I mean, once you're getting into coffee as hobby, we can get this everywhere. Okay, we can get the dark roast coffee anywhere. But as a hobbyist, you know what? I want something different. Okay, and whenever I drink coffee, tastes like fruity. I mean, that's the automatically I just remind me of tea. That's the reason why I mentioned the tea like a lot on my channel. Okay, that doesn't mean it's tea, but it's like tea, remind me of tea. Very complex as well. Actually, this is more complex than tea, right? Whenever you drink like black tea, I mean just the black tea, that's it. But with the coffee, you are going to experience when coffee is hot and starting to cooling down, you are going to taste different phase of the tasting note as well. I mean, whenever you just change temperature, okay, fantastic. All right, complex. And also you can make espresso. Okay, you can make espresso out of it. Even like turbo shot as well. Nice filter coffee pour over. So here's what we're gonna do. Okay, too much work. I mean, yesterday we played with the V60. Okay. So I mean, I was heating up the hot water and stuff. It gets really warm. So today I'm gonna be using my xBloom today. Okay. And I really enjoyed the Casper's yesterday. So let's brew that. I wonder I can duplicate coffee from yesterday using xBloom. So let's play with that this morning. I'm very curious. And also let's brew coffee with the Pietro as well. I know some of you already have this. Okay, we talked about yesterday about stop chasing the end game grinder setup. I know some of you spending thousands of dollars trying to get your dream setup. So this morning, yeah, let's play with this. I'm very curious about the xBloom. Okay, the great thing about xBloom, consistency. Okay, I'm going to be using their standard profile. Okay, since I'm not going to use grinder, I'm just going to turn up my grinder, shut it up, and let's use what, a 15 gram like yesterday as well. Let's use a 15-gram dose. xBloom has built-in grinder. They're conical, and they're not bad. Some people really enjoy the conical brews, but personally, I really like the flat as well. Flat Caspers. That's version 2, by the way. Version 3 just came out recently, so let's play with this. And then after that, maybe we could try with 64 millimeter flat Caspers, and the Pietro is a 58 millimeter blind birds. Okay, so that's also interesting birds as well. 58 millimeter blind. So this is the pro version. Fantastic for filter coffee. I mean, pretty much filter only, by the way. Yeah, this is the filter only. I'm using the Cleta 155 paper. I'm using the Cleta 155, and I just print out the smasher here. So nice, everything nice and flat. Trying to reduce the bypass. So just coffee going in. Pop that thing in here, and then just put the cups on the bottom. Let's see here. I wonder, hold on a second here, guys. Okay. And simply what you gotta do is just press the button and good to go. That's it. Timer starts. Start blooming phase as well. The shakes. It's pretty cool. Okay. I really like xBloom. But it's not cheap, right? Okay, it's about $600. So, Holy say, is there a smasher? No, you don't need a smasher for the V60 because it's already nice and flat, so you don't need it. But Cleta does. Okay, 55. Cleta 155. You know, you want to smash it to the side. You know, if you want to reduce the bypass. Something like this, you just wait. That's it. Okay. Oh, that's right, the renting. You know what? Yeah, Paige, renting is not that bad idea, right? You pay about $30 per month. Yeah, and then you just return it, you know. But Paige already have the Mocha Master, so yeah. Mocha Master is great for if you have friends and family over. Again, the shakes for you. So this one, pretty much the mimic your actual brew style, okay? I'm using the standard, but there, I mean, God, there are tons profile built in as well, different types of profile. So, but again, it's pretty simple to use my standard one. So this one is yesterday coffee, a Columbia Pink Bourbon. I really enjoyed it from Casper's yesterday, so yeah, I cannot wait. Okay, I'm already at 2 minutes and 15 seconds right now. So that's how much water going in there as well. Okay, how much water going in. I believe it's going to be another pour coming. Okay, hold on a second here. Holy say, I was thinking about buying the water distributor for Mocha Master, similar to Mellow Drip. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, those gadgets is nice, but I'm not sure it's how much is it impact your coffee. So, I mean, there is a Mellow Drip for this, by the way. There is a Mellow Drip, the attachment for it. So. Okay, so here, yep, we're just gonna do the drawdown time here. Just draw down, you say wait on it. So far, 30 minutes and 15 seconds so far. My personal favorite paper is T90 paper, but unfortunately, you cannot get a T90 on the flat bottom, okay? That's the reason why I'm using the Cleta 155, but I'm not a big fan of the 155 on xBloom because I want a little faster paper, okay? So. A little faster. So this one I did a 1:17 ratio, by the way, instead of 1:16. So now I'm at 4-minute mark here. Let's see, we have would say I like the pour over, but I prefer espresso or Americano. Yes, yeah, there are two like yeah, exactly. I mean, you know, it's all dependent on the mood. Okay, summertime I really like ice Americano. Okay, it's all dependent on the mood. That's for sure. All right, coffee's done. All right, let's. Yeah, I think so, Gary. I think you're right because xBloom paper is much better than the T95. No, Cleta 155. Yeah, yeah, 155 paper for sure. But you know what? I mean, I wish that Cafe makes that flat bottom. It'd be cool. Unfortunately, they don't. So Casper's using xBloom. Here, guys, happy Thursday. Yeah, you know what? Here's the thing. It doesn't have that magic from yesterday using the V60. It's good, fantastic coffee. It doesn't have it. Okay, it doesn't have it. So that's bizarre, isn't it? Hey, here's the thing about repeatability. Espresso is a lot more tougher than pour over. Pour over is a little bit easier to repeat as well, but it's all dependent on the different method, the water too. I'm using the scare-free water on this one, okay, which means just potassium bicarbonate and distilled water. That's it. Okay. Yesterday I was using the holy water, and that one is a little bit more different as well. So the water makes big difference, the brew by brew, and also the technique too, right? The different technique built in. So it all depends on what you're looking for. But this time, let's use the Piatra, okay, and see what kind of result I'm gonna get. Okay, the Piatra is obviously 58 millimeter. Let's see, empirical water. Yeah, I mean that's great water as well. Okay, that's definitely great water. Maybe fan, Lise. Yeah, you never know, right? You never know. That's for sure. Okay, I got paper right here. Just put that one in. I just like to, actually I like to put some water first, wet the paper first. Just wet it. Let's just remove the paper taste out, okay? Because 155, especially Cleta, you're gonna have very strong water paper smell. Okay, so I like to at least get the paper out, the wash, the smell of the paper smell. Get it out first. Okay, set that for now. Okay, here we go. Comes the grind size. I think I'm gonna pre-coarse. Okay. A little bit of RDT on this one, not too much, just a little bit. Okay. A little bit of RDT. If you are thinking about buying Piatra, make sure spend extra, get the base. Makes definitely easier on your life. Okay. Imagine if you're doing it for espresso. 58 millimeter. Takes forever. I'm still going here, guys. Okay, here I go. Whew. Again, someone asked me why I don't like espresso on hand grinder. This is why. Yeah. You know, it's nothing personal. All right, it's nothing personal. I want something a little easier. Okay, that's for sure. Okay, hold on a second here. I have this extra cup here. Hold on. I need something. Okay. Smells really nice though. Okay. I mean, if you're looking for consistency, you know, back to back, an automatic brewer give you that, but you know, better option. Okay. Okay, I'm just gonna grinder off. That's 1 to 17. You know what? Maybe I change to 1 to 16 now. Yeah, 1 to 15.5 and see. Yeah. Yeah, 1 to 15.5. Hold on. Yeah, 1 to 16. Little different. Okay. So this is going to be Piatra. Again, if you're doing for the espresso, it's going to be a lot of exercise, that's for sure. Let's go back to Casper's one more time. Yeah, it's very nice. But yesterday was even better, so much better yesterday. But today is okay. It's nice, but you know, it wasn't like, you know, mind-blowing like yesterday as well. Let's take a look at your comments. All right. What's the dent box say? I still use the old made in Japan Tiger. Okay, I mean a Rush flat bottom. Okay. Steam press automatic coffee maker. Adjustable temperature, adjustable bloom. If you are doing the straight espresso, blooming, I don't know. I'm not a big fan of blooming whenever I'm making espresso. But if I'm doing like light roast coffee, I definitely like to do blooming. But yeah, just straight espresso, just like 1 to 2 ratio, maybe like 8 bar pressure, okay, from the pump. All right, 8 or 9 should be good. All right. Let's see. Man, I cannot wait to get the AC going here but I mean, I do mix the afternoon session, okay? So hopefully we're gonna get it back soon. All right. Okay, that box say, yeah, I mean, sure. This is a coffee maker. It'd be interesting to do espresso on this one. Hold on. You guys wanna? Yeah, you guys wanna say espresso? Let me know if you guys want to do espresso before we go. If you do, about 40 people watching right now, so make sure a thumbs up on the video. Okay. Yeah. Let's see how many people wants to see it. Okay. All right. A minute. Yeah, we got DK. Okay, here we go. 2 minutes and yeah, much faster. Interesting. 2:44. Okay. I mean, I like that better. And personally, I like this shot better. And also 1 to 16 ratio as well. Okay. All right. Let's take a look. I used Piatra. Cheers, guys. Wow. Man. Tropical fruits. That's for sure. Like pineapple, nectarine, peach, And I mean, so this is the crazy part about grinders. Okay, you guys remember that we had that conversation yesterday? Don't chase for end game grinder. For this coffee here, today, I mean, yesterday was fantastic for Casper's. This one gave me a completely different tasting notes. Okay, vibrant and sweet. Okay, so yesterday this one has a very perfume-like, fantastic. Okay, very nice, coated, to your tongue as well. But this one is not, but extremely clean. I can definitely taste all that separation of that fruit and the tropical fruits and stone fruits bring out that sweetness. This makes sense because this bird is called Pro Birds, 58 millimeter flat. If you're looking at the design of the birds, I mean, this is a blind birds as well. Has no holes in it, right? So 58 millimeter. And so this is very similar to, very clean, okay? They're fantastic, by the way. Yeah, they're great birds for pour over. So this one, I think I have a coupon code for this, by the way, from Espresso Parts on my description. 10%, but very expensive for comes to hand grinder. That's for sure. But if you are looking for something really clean, the reason why this is so well known in the community because the lens actually helped design with the fianzato. I mean that's the reason why, and that's why they're slightly like $10 more than regular. Okay, regular birds are just the espresso, but yeah, this one is wow, it's fantastic. Okay, yeah, it's great. Sometimes, depend on the coffee. I compare this one with something else, like ZP6. I prefer coffee from ZP6 over Pietro because Pietro was too clean. Okay, I want some more juiciness as well. So whenever I'm looking for that, I go with EK or ZP6. So again, we are going to circle back from the yesterday, trying to figure out what's the right grinders for you. Man, I mean there's no that one definite answer. But I mean, once you have the grinder, you can always find a way to tweak it. Okay, you can always find a way to tweak it. If you want more cleaner cup of coffee, grind more coarser. Okay, which means give you less fines. If you want more body to it, maybe grind a little finer as well. Sometimes play with the water temperature too. Maybe different technique. Cleaner taste cup. If you want the really, really clean taste cup, gentle flow, right? So the mellow drip. Okay, you want to use one of those mellow drip to more like a rain shower type, very gentle flow. So I mean, there is a way to make even with the same grinder with a completely different tasting notes as well. So, which means how much time you want to spend money, spend time, not the money, time on your cup of coffee in the morning. I mean, most people don't, right? Okay, so it's all depends on what you guys want. So, yeah. All right, so let's put the shot. Okay, here we go. So let's use actually this is the only durable that I have right now here. So we're gonna put the shot here. So whenever I pull the shot like very fruity light roast coffee, I prefer used not the regular baskets, more like high extraction baskets. Okay. So bring out the more, more extraction. Okay. All right. I'm looking at the temperature going up here. Yeah, another few more minutes, and then we'll be ready, okay, for espresso. All right. We're gonna use the same coffee. Okay, Kush say, I enjoy making coffee. I have all day, so oh goodness, Kush, must be nice. Okay, nice to spend all day on making coffee. I mean, that's great. Okay, I mean, that's fantastic. I mean, that's pretty much what I do every single day, if I'm not fixing computers. Okay, some of you already know I own a small computer shop here, so this is the one room I have on the side, dedicated to coffee. But lately there's no AC. It's been a little challenging. Okay. Jose asked me, let's see here. Here's the thing about picking both Piatra versus CP6. Here we go. If budget is issue, guys, okay, budget is an issue, go with the ZP6. If money is not an issue, I mean, 58 millimeter blind birds, okay, pro birds, fantastic for filter. Same thing as a ZP6 as well. Bring out the, so can't go wrong with either of them. Okay, if I'm gonna pick one, my personal, I go with the ZP6 because it's convenient. But if you don't like, I mean, if you don't travel, I mean, if you're not planning on travel with a hand grinder, Piatra as well. Okay, Piatra is also pretty good buy too. Okay. Okay, did I mention I have a coupon code for this one as well? It's only 10% coupon code, but still helps. Okay, but again, so some people likes to have espresso grinder and this as a filter. Okay, so this is good enough for having a filter dedicated grinder. That's for sure. GP6 obviously is nice. Okay, makes wonderful coffee as well. Filter special, but you can take this one anywhere, right? Go on vacation with it. Yeah, I mean, so for the portability, this is amazing. So can't go wrong with it over. $200 versus I believe $375. Okay, a little bit pricey. All right, hold on. Jason, okay. Jason said, "Oh, King grinder, good. K60, yeah, they're great grinder. Okay, they're good enough for filter coffee and great for espresso as well. I mean, it's about just under $100. So yeah, it's great. Okay, I mean that's fantastic grinder for any occasion, right? But if you want something more specialized grinder, obviously you have to spend more money. But yeah, that's good grinder. Okay, that's good grinder. You're gonna have for lifetime. All right, you're gonna have for lifetime. Here's the thing about making coffee. As coffee hobbyists, we want something different, all the time, right? That's the reason why people are talking about Zerno right now. All right, so let's see here. We're gonna do espresso. Which grinder is good on this coffee? So, hold on a second here. Okay, which grinder for this coffee? If you only have one grinder, it's not a big issue. Okay, you just work with whatever you have. But this one, because I want the clarity as well. Okay, I want something really clean. Okay. Which means I want so I have DF83 with the MP birds in it. They're great, okay? Great, so I'm going to use this. Hold on. So I'm going to go pretty fine, okay? Because the reason why I go really fine, because I'm using the high extraction baskets. You can really extract it. So I'm just gonna heat up my, and then let's use the slow feeder as well. Why not? Okay. So we're gonna go all out this morning. Okay. Okay. Let's see. Kush say I just visited. I visited Girona in Chicago. Hold on. They have small shop. Yeah. I mean they're fun, aren't they? They look really fun. Okay. I'm gonna be using slow feeder with DF83B. Let's see. Holly asked MP. Okay, all the covers for the both. I mean, let's talk about that for a second. Okay, after this. I'm doing the slow feed right now. Okay. All right. Holly asked, which birds? I definitely not. I don't want to use MP birds on my dark roast coffee. Okay. I mean that's because MP birds are too. The reason why people like MP birds because they're very clean, especially flat birds as well. So they're too clean. Okay. I don't want to drink clean dark roast coffee because I want that coffee muddy as well, has texture to it. Yeah, definitely not. Okay. So these all depend on the what kind of birds and what kind of style of coffee you like to drink. Okay. So again, I do not want to use MP birds on my dark roast coffee. Light roast coffee definitely. Okay. Because I prefer the light roast coffee on MP birds. Okay. All right. So comes the profile, and I want blooming too. Okay, I want this coffee to bloom as well. Okay, I want to bloom, so I want the whole, whole profile. Okay. All right, I'm feeling it's gonna be turbo shots. Okay, that's what I want anyway. Okay, here we go. So this is one of my favorite profile. In the beginning, just hit about 12 milligram, okay, milliliter, in the beginning for like 5 seconds. I'm going to soak the puck. I'm going to bloom it for about 5 seconds after that, and then after that, I'm going to inject about like 4 or 5 milliliters of water until like 50 grams or so. Okay. 50 or 60 grams of coffee. Yep, there we go. I'm going to blooming now. I'm going to stop around 50 grams or so. 50. Yeah, this is a nice shot. Yeah, 50 grams in like 21 seconds. Good. Perfect. Okay. Man, I can definitely smell the tropical fruit as well. Okay. I mean, as you can see, you don't see a lot of crema, right? Because so that's what turbo shot does. People. The other day I made a shorts. The other day, if you haven't seen my shorts, there was like turbo shot video. Okay. I usually get about 20 comments on my shorts. This one has over 100 comments. A lot of people say that my shot was terrible. Okay. Terrible shots. Every single one of them. People say that's the worst shot ever. It makes sense. If you don't know nothing about turbo shots, you're gonna feel that way. But, there's big gap. That's the reason why I call you guys the 1%er. All right, people are watching my videos. You guys are the top tier comes to coffee. Okay, because you guys know, I mean, if you know what turbo shot is, you guys are the 1%er. That's for sure. There we go. So let's give it a try here. Here, cheers, guys. Oh yeah, very nice, clean, stone fruits. So this is better with the turbo shot. Yeah, wonderful, wonderful, very nice as well. So here's the thing again, and like I said, it's all depends on what kind of style of coffee you like to drink. You have an option for everything. You can do filter coffee, you can do espresso, and I wonder if I'm gonna go like 1-to-2 ratio on this one, it's gonna be intense. Okay, intense. Like someone mentioned about Ristrato earlier, which means that's 1-to-1 ratio. 18 gram in, like 18 gram out. Yeah, that's too much. Get too much for this cup. Okay, but I think cup like this, I definitely enjoy the turbo. So much intense than regular filter coffee, but it's not as intense as espresso. Yeah, I mean, personally, I prefer this 50-gram shot here than this, but this is very pleasant. You can enjoy longer with filter coffee, right? Because you usually get about 250 grams of, depend on the ratio, at least 200 grams from filter coffee. With like turbo shot, 50 to 60 gram, still lasts longer than espresso, but yeah, it's all depend on what kind of mood you guys are in. Man, it's all good, great coffee. Okay, great coffee. Aaron said, I'm having trouble getting a good pour over with particular coffee. A turbo shot. Can you? Okay, can make that coffee enjoyable. Let's see here. I'm having trouble. It's all depend. It's time, guys. It's all depend on the coffee too. Some coffee is very forgiving. I mean, if you buy good coffee, very forgiving as well. And it depends on what kind of grinder you have. Having a good grinder is also make a difference too. If I'm gonna brew this coffee with some other grinder, it's not not going to be the same thing. If I'm gonna use the same coffee on a niche grinder, 63 millimeter conical, I'm gonna get completely different tasting notes. All right, completely different. Speaking of conical, hold on a second here. I just got a new grinder last night. Okay, I got the option of Casa. Okay, the 65 millimeter grinder is here right now. I think I don't know when we're gonna open that because I do want to open that one. Okay, I do want to make I do want to make the proper unboxing video for you. So so you don't I don't have to waste your time because sometimes whenever I do unboxing, live streaming, takes half an hour to unbox it. So no, so I'm just gonna unbox videos, but it takes about 6 minutes to make it. 6 minute long usually, 5 or 6 minutes. So let's do that next couple of days. Okay, should be a lot of fun. All right. Kojo Coffee. So have you seen the? Yeah, Marconi come out with the X64, the 64 millimeter grinder from Marconi, and also Ascaso come out with another 60 millimeter grinder as well. It's called H64 too. This is like commercial grinder companies coming up with single dose now. Interesting time. Okay. So we obviously we have Orzono, Optional, the specialty coffee grinders, but this Marconi is commercial. Okay, as get. All right, Ascaso commercial machine. They're coming up with a single dose. And the thing about those grinders, like DF64, affordable, and you can switch out the different birds. But Marconi or Ascaso, their quality of the build is much nicer than DF. Okay, that's for sure. But you have to pay extra, right? DF grinder is about $400, and the Marconi, I imagine, $600 or $700 there. So you have to pay double the price. Yeah. All right, let's see. Good. Aaron's excited for Okay, Casa as well, because there is a, okay, so Aaron, I think you're right, because I heard that too, okay? Some people say they prefer the smaller birds, okay? So they have two bar options. I believe that's what, 40 or 65? The 65, people are having issues with the stalling as well, it stalls, so yeah. So we're gonna find out, okay? I cannot wait to find out for you guys, okay? Marconi's $600, good. I wonder that's easier to swap up the birds. I wonder. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. I wonder is it easier to swap up. All right, guys. I think we are done for the morning. It's getting hot in here. Okay. Tomorrow morning, Friday, we might do something. Okay. Yeah, we might do something. All depends. But all right, guys. See you. Yeah, most likely tomorrow morning.